Hello YouTube, this is the Nerdy Tribunal. I'm Derek, this is Tom, Ernest and Victor are joining us, and today we are going to bash the crap out of the hot dumpster fire that is Marvel's Inhumans. Okay? We got literally a comment saying that we're Marvel Marvel fanboys, I guess. That's not true. We just call it. We try our best to call it as I see it. Victor might be a Marvel fanboy. I don't know that, but he probably is. Same with Tom. But I try to be objective as possible. And Inhumans is a dumpster fire. Okay? If you don't know what it is, continue to not know what it is. But if you know what it is, you understand why I'm being like this right now.
Okay, usually Derek is the calm,
collective
one where he moderates things, but objectively, why is it so bad?
You guys go first.
Yeah, someone tell me, why is it so bad? We've all watched it. It was 8 really long episodes, and it was basically all level the whole way. It was like a straight line. There was no up. It was always just level and maybe a little down here and there. Yeah, it was like you're in a prairie. Just there was no end in sight.
It's true. Okay, being as calm as I can. I watched a lot of TV shows this year. I binge watched a lot of things, especially older things. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Crap, I can't remember what else I watched. I watched so many. Westworld I caught up with. So I watched a lot of decent, good TV shows, and then this comes along. And Marvel Inhumans. The Inhumans were introduced so well. Sorry, that's a lie. They were introduced in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in a very nice, slow, digestible manner. It was just one little bit at a time. Not too much. You got Quake, and that's about it, right? At first you got Quake and a few other characters, which is really nice, right? They didn't try to overload it. And then finally, Inhumans, the royal family. I'm first off, I didn't know that they existed. I'm who the hell are these guys? And then you two explain it to me, and okay, they're the royal family. They're kind of they work as a monarchy, right? Same thing. So cool beans. I get to see some of the not the origin story, but some more Inhumans, a little bit more in their about their life as a colony on the moon, right? And spoiler alerts, but it's nothing spoiled if it's garbage anyways, right?
That's where everything spoiled goes.
Technically speaking, right? So for me, top to bottom, nothing was good in there. There's only one thing that came out good. That was Karnak. Ken Leung, his character was A, funny, B, well acted, and I don't know how his powers are supposed to manifest in how they manifest in the comics as in how they're displayed. But I thought it was really kind of witty how they did it. Problem is, they only spent 3 episodes of him doing that, and when those
not even the whole episode.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes max, right?
Collectively.
So it's dude, the best part of your TV show is just kind of not portrayed well enough. Right?
Well, I'm looking at it, and I'm not gonna go with because we can go on for a while about that, but it's how close to the comics it is. I'm not gonna go with that because things change because
I could.
But things change because of other TV shows and other media, right? But the storytelling was not good. The writing was not good.
The acting was just
atrocious. Questionable.
For me, it was 2 things. It was the source material,
yeah,
and production value.
Yes, and that attributed to all of that, and that's the problem.
My major problem was you're trying to sell it as an IMAX product. It does not meet IMAX quality.
I think there was an article. Whoever decided to make, I forget who from the representatives of the production company for Inhumans said it was a mistake to put it in IMAX. It wasn't well thought out. Because it tanked. They canceled so many showings. We couldn't go to it. Thank God we couldn't go to it. I would have been crying. We watched the first 2 episodes. I remember I was sitting there. We're okay, let's give it a chance, guys. Let's watch all of it first. And then this is Victor was saying this. Watch all of it before we can make a judgment. That was to me at that point. I'm I hope it gets better. Because I knew Victor said that because it was so bad. But he didn't want to give up on it. Right?
You don't want to because it's there's 8 episodes and some shows start slow.
Yeah.
But this just stayed slow.
it was, again, top down bad. Like, the opening, the animation, it's like, did you let some, like grade schooler, like, on Adobe Premiere and, so gave him some clip art and then turned it into that? It's like, right?
Did you let who CG'd Superman's mustache off do this for you?
Yeah, like, did you give him less money? That's why it looks like that? Like, it was comical how bad it was. It was like this clip art-esque, like, kind of floating of characters. Then you had the end with Lockjaw, like, zooming off. I'm like, that's a cartoon dog, yo! It wasn't even the logo. It's like, it's Blue's Clues, like, zooming out. Teleporting.
Blue's Clues.
Right? Like,
remember the goddamn razor?
Razor?
You're in the moon, you have all that technology.
Oh.
But you cut somebody's hair with
a buzz cutter.
That was actually frustrating because
not
I remember
anyone's hair. We're talking about Medusa's hair.
We were all talking.
Like the source material, right?
Yeah. But that's one part of the source material where it's because they had no money for the CG hair.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's shave her, like steel hair, basically, right? As strong as steel.
Yeah.
I guess it's a magic razor.
Razor.
I guess it's not magic.
Adamantium razor.
Inhumans aren't really magic based. I guess it's I guess it's like
they're mutants, technically speaking. It's a mutation in their gene that's triggered by the Terrigenesis.
So it's like it's not magic razor.
No. So it's like.
I'm okay with them. Like, if they can't afford it, fine. Shave her head is totally fine. But it does nothing to the storyline.
Yeah, like, it removed her combat abilities when on Earth. But that's about it, right? But she still fought that girl. What's her name? Like the one
that never dies.
The one that can't die. I forgot her name now. Not that it matters really, but like she, to be actually fair, I thought she was a pretty good actress for her role. Like, given it was a very simplistic soldier role,
she wasn't bad.
She definitely wasn't a sore spot for the TV show.
I didn't mind Black Bolt, but maybe because he didn't talk.
I think, well, that's the point, right? Like, I don't think he was going to talk.
I don't know.
I think Black Bolt was fine because of the nature of his character.
Yeah,
he has to stay mute, which is fine, right? I just sucks that they couldn't even use his powers just a little bit more. I know he can't, but like just a little bit, man. Showcase him more.
It would have been better if they. I understand why they did the hands, like the sign language and everything like that to kind of convey the message. Mm-hmm. But they could have easily done what they did in comics, right? Have like a speech bubble, like, oh, he's mentally having this. They're married, for God's sake. Yeah. They have that link.
Yeah.
Which is why he can
where they can talk to each other.
Yeah.
With that link.
Maybe he can't deal with everyone else, but he has that link with Medusa. Use it. Yeah. Use the source material. It's there for you to help.
Yeah, Lockjaw was poorly animated. Don't blame that.
I can't blame that.
Yeah, that's hard to animate.
Like, he was cool. I liked him.
Well,
but he didn't do anything.
Crystal is so useless.
She's supposed to be so powerful too, right? Like, she controls the 4 elements.
Yeah. And we didn't even see her use the powers.
Like, the only good thing that came out of that part was not just Ken Leung, but Isabella Cornish, girls that plays. She's pretty. I think she's gorgeous, and I follow her on Instagram now. So like, that was the only big bonus for me. I learned of her existence, right? Like, nothing else on the TV show stands out. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the guy that plays Gorgon, like, sorry dude, like, you just didn't. I don't even know how Gorgon's supposed to be, but that is not anything. What you played.
That is not anything.
Like, I'm just sorry.
Like, I don't care.
I can say that's not Gorgon. Even they don't know what Gorgon is supposed to be like.
Well, if you look at the comic books, characters kind of there. They got the legs going on.
Well, I'm not talking about looks.
That's physical.
Yeah, the acting, right?
But it was. I don't even like.
Can we also blame this on the director?
Well, can you?
It's the same dude that directed Iron Fist, wasn't it?
No way. Yeah. No way. I did not know that.
That ties everything together.
That makes all sense. All is not forgiven, but all is understood.
But is it the director, though? Because he's not the only one that wrote it.
That's true. But TV shows, usually the producer has a bigger hand in the production itself than the movie. Like, movies, the producers literally just fund the money. Directors manage the creative content. Whereas TV shows, producers have a lot to say because it's supposed to be ongoing.
Then it's a combination of things, right?
Yeah, it might be a combination of things.
Also, like, it is kind of a red flag when the director has been a bit of an issue more than once now.
Yeah.
But like, that's not the only problem in this sense, because it's not like there was like trouble production. It was just things weren't good. Like,
the thing is,
story wasn't good.
I don't know if you can continue, like, completely blame it on lack of resources, because like you have tons of shows that done so much better with lower resources. I understand, like, okay, maybe you lack the money to have good CGI, right? That's why you don't see them fight so often, right? Which is fair, but at the same time,
that shouldn't affect story.
yeah, like if this is a story and not like a fighting sort of story, then you don't need all that extra CGI, right? Yeah. Like the few parts we saw Karnak do his thing, I think that was sufficient, right? The fighting scenes were very meh, but TV show, I don't give it too much stock for that, right?
It makes you think now, because Inhumans was originally stated to be a movie, right?
Yeah.
So if it was an actual movie, would it done a lot better?
And
they'll have a bigger budget.
But that's where I think why Kevin Feige never wanted it. He was being pushed to do it, and that's why he announced it for 2019 in the first place.
The thing
then
is, like,
immediately got rid of it.
Because if they're going to go cosmic, Inhumans would be perfect for it.
Yeah.
Kind of. They're on the moon.
Yeah.
They're not even
Not
that
anymore.
cosmic.
Not anymore, apparently.
If you look at the comics, like the whole line of it, it's they play an integral part in the comics, especially with the cosmic layout, right?
The thing is, okay, let's say Inhumans in the MCU, the movies. It's without them, they're doing fine. They don't need it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like there was no Inhumans introduced at all at that point. We barely saw a Kree. We saw them a few times in Guardians. So having Inhumans is not even necessary, honestly. And now when you have other characters coming back, you'd probably never even need Inhumans, at least until
like Inhumans, it really feels
phase 10. Yeah,
like it really feels Inhumans was started to be introduced because X-Men didn't look like it was ever coming back to Marvel in any sort of cinematic type of role.
Yeah.
Right? But then this happens, Disney buys out Fox and now they get it back. Like, I wonder if that was known, like, because these talks don't start like in the weeks, they start months and years ahead, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that played a role in canceling the Inhumans movie, but since something was announced and they maybe wanted to like have it in their back pocket, they ended up making this thing.
That just sounds like a waste of money.
But the thing is, maybe the contracts were out and they were willing to test it, and someone was willing to pay for it, maybe, right? Like,
well, the thing is, when Feige got promoted to be basically head of Marvel Studios, that's when he was like, "Good, I'm scratching Inhumans," because it does. If you think about it now, in hindsight, if you shoehorned Inhumans into that MCU, it actually does not belong currently.
Yeah.
Maybe later it could, but currently it does not.
They've already been introduced in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which we all know is part of the MCU because they directly reference it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that was the way in. This TV show was definitely the way to get it out. Let's put it that way. Like, out, period. Like, they've fucked it, man. They've screwed the pooch here, man.
Which sucks, because I like Inhumans, comic-wise. But...
Like, Karnak is up there. It was one of my favorite characters. Just what he does in the comics is so awesome.
And I love Black Bolt. I've always loved Black Bolt.
I think Inhumans would have been a really good plan B, right? And they kind of really messed it up with this TV show. Like, canceling it altogether would have probably been the better strategic choice. But I don't know. That's just me, maybe. You guys?
Well, sorry, I think not doing it in the first place would have been a better idea.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which kind of covers it to a point. And then if they ever want to do it for a movie in the future, they could. But it's just... If they, doing this, they should have had better writing. I think that's all it is. Better writing, maybe a better director.
Yeah. Well, now they kind of have to let it kind of die off before they can do anything with it again.
Yeah, or they let it thrive in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what they should do.
Yeah.
You slowly add them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're still going to be part of it.
Yeah.
Like, you're still seeing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, because we have to bring this discussion to end before I get to,
the fire needs to be put out.
Yeah, it needs to be put out because, man, what a huge waste of, 9 hours of my life, man.
Derek,
Anyways, if you actually liked Inhumans, I don't want your sub, man. I'm not even joking. Get out of here, bro. I will fight you. Come at me if you wanted to argue that Inhumans was actually a good TV show. All right, no, I'm joking. Please sub because we need more subs.
Leave your comment. We want to know exactly.
In all seriousness, if you have something positive to say about Inhumans, I would actually like to hear a good argument or a good point brought up because I'm so jaded by the entire TV series that like nothing. Like I need someone to bring some positive life back onto this, so I don't lose too much faith in Marvel TV shows here. So please comments below if you hate it just as much as I did. Join the hate train, bro or lady. Sorry, broette. Just join that train and just spam that hate down there with extra likes, man. Just like whatever. Other than that, please subscribe to all our content.
Extra likes.
I don't know how it works.
Just even.
Make sure it ends in an even number.
Even amount of taps.
Or else
it ends up being no like.
Like if you
okay,
like Crystal.
I'm going to try to close this video off. Thanks for watching. Follow us on social media. I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Peace.